right? And this body's been built over the last 3 or 4 years. So when we're in camp, we're in refining right now. We've chased the adaptation, he has there. Now it's just about optimizing, and you'll see the session today, it's Wednesday, it's midweek. Somewhere he's probably grinding. Right now we're refining, we're getting better. It's about rhythm and timing, making sure we're keeping this body healthy for what we got to do across in the ring. So he's exactly where he needs to be. We could go next week. You know, I think the proof is in the pudding, right? You'll see this body on fight night. He'll be ready to go. Get square, extend, 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 hold, 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 hold. Come back in slowly. Shift the hips from hands. Attaboy.
Same focus, same hungerness, same dedication, same everything. Nothing changes. Most important fight of my career, but every fight is important. Nothing different. I gotta keep being who I am, stay true to myself, know what works for me.
Boots Ennis was in your weight class.
Definitely.
What do you think about him?
Oh, he's very, very talented. He's unproven, but he's very talented.
Yeah.
The eye test tells it all. You know, he's got the it, you know, but we haven't seen him against any elite fighter. We've never seen him tested, so until then, you know, we just gonna keep saying, oh, Boots, 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 until he meet that
We have
fighter.
Zayas versus Boots coming up. Who do you guys got for that fight?
I got Xander Zayas. I'm Puerto Rican. I gotta go with my culture.
I love Boots, but I got Xander too.
Do you?
I got Xander.
But why?
I grew up with the guy. I grew up in the amateurs with him in tournaments. He's always been my boy, so I got Xander.
Do you guys see it going knockout or decision though?
I got decision, but I feel like Xander can hurt Boots, but decision.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to distance.
For a Joe Rogan, speaking to millions of fans, is leaving no doubt about his most controversial boxing prediction yet. He has been clear in the viral footage that he believes Jaron "Boots" Ennis is walking into a trap and will ultimately lose to Xander Zayas. The training footage shows Xander is in terrifying shape and mentally prepared to drag the undefeated favorite into a real brutal war, not just another routine title defense. This isn't just a championship match, it's a career-altering, and according to the internet's most explosive prediction, Xander is ready to expose Boots and shatter his perfect record once and for all on June 27th. There's nothing new to me. Cameras, media, none of the talking is new to me. This is what I've been doing since I'm a kid. So now, just part of business. Got to go out there June 27th. We're going to get in that ring and it's going to be me and him, nobody else. So it doesn't matter what nobody else says or what he says or what he thinks is funny. Doesn't rub me up at all. The reality behind those viral podcast clips is a masterclass in modern digital manipulation. Those thumbnails screaming that a UFC icon and a legendary heavy hitter just signed off on the defeat of an undefeated titan are complete fabrications. In the real world, the numbers tell a completely different chilling story. Professional oddsmakers and sharp bettors actually have Jaron Ennis positioned as a massive -600 betting favorite over Xander Zayas. The digital noise is designed to make you think Ennis is walking into an ambush, but the financial backing proves the exact opposite. Despite this, there is a very real undeniable tension hanging over this fight that money simply cannot explain. When the odds came out, you were plus 230 and now you're plus 300. Which means you're slightly more of an underdog, than you were before, which means more people have been betting on Jaron "Boots" Ennis. Step away from the clickbait and you will find an eerie historical coincidence hanging over the Barclays Center that is giving hardcore boxing purists absolute chills. Exactly 38 years ago, down to the exact calendar day of June 27th, a terrifying, unstoppable force stepped under the bright lights carrying a perfect 35-0 record. That man was a prime Mike Tyson, and he utterly dismantled Michael Spinks in mere seconds. Now, look at the upcoming schedule. Boots Ennis is walking into that exact same date carrying that exact same mythical 35-0 record with 31 devastating knockouts. The internet forums are completely losing their minds over this cosmic alignment. Fans are frantically debating whether this date is destined to crown the next generational king of the ring, or if the universe is setting up the ultimate heartbreaking trap for a modern-day knockout artist. Yeah, our squad is, we're real tight. We're like really family-oriented, it's just having a team and a squad like that, it's unstoppable. And I love having, my team, my guys around me, and we push each other each and every day, and it's a blessing to have our team. Yeah, man. Hey, man, just last one, Zayas, were you surprised that Zayas took the fight being that, he's unified and you're kind of this, guy that people tend to kind of try to avoid, a little bit? Were you surprised? I mean, no. I ain't surprised, that's good for him, but them belts coming home to Philadelphia, and you going to hear it in the news, on a Saturday. Yeah. So, I appreciate your time, brother. While the internet obsesses over ghostly historical parallels, a very real physical threat has secretly set up camp in enemy territory. Pound for pound mastermind Terrence "Bud" Crawford has officially aligned himself with Zayas. Serving as the architectural genius behind closed doors, Zayas has weaponized this alliance on the press tour, turning the psychological warfare up to maximum levels. He is actively channeling a fearless energy, attempting to break his opponent's mental armor before a single punch is thrown. I've heard you say Boots is flat-footed as well. Yeah, music, he is. Yeah. He is flat-footed. I mean, he knows it. He does. I feel like he does. I mean, I'm going to ask him tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow. Ask him. What do you think he says when I ask him that? He might say he's like, yeah, you're right. No, I don't think so. I think he'll say, I have better footwork than he does. Yeah. I bet he'll say that. You think so? No. I mean, I know yes. Yes, I think he'll say that. Yes. So, what do you think? How does this play out? I'm going to win. I'm going to win like I always do. Are you like envisioning a stoppage or you honest? I am ready to go 12 rounds if I need to. I'm ready to take advantage of the opportunities. I already envision all the opportunities one can take advantage of and I visualize them and I see them every night as I go to sleep. Every mistake that I can do, every good thing that I can do, I try to see everything. I try to, play everything out in my head. Like sometimes I wake up drenched in sweat because I was literally like in the fight in the middle of my sleep. Yeah. Does that always happen or do you happens? It always happens. It's something that is like a ritual. I feel like for me like I always got to visualize the fight before it happens and see how it plays out good and bad ways. And so, obviously, you're ready for it. Ennis, however, refuses to take the bait. He publicly laughed off the partnership, stating with ice-cold confidence that Crawford can offer all the championship-level advice he wants in the gym, but Bud cannot step through those ropes when the opening bell rings. It is a brilliant display of defiance, but entirely dismissing the influence of a generational tactician is a dangerous gamble. Seeing what Terrence did not that long ago, did that give you motivation? Because it feels like for the longest time people were questioning him, doubting him. He was then a lot of these guys. Why do you believe that? He was. I mean, look at Stanionis, look at other guys that he faced at 47. He was way bigger, way more.